Reach out to the Russian embassy in the U.S. We haven't heard back. I'll let you know if we do. Watch this space. That does it for us tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow. Now it's time for the last word with Lawrence O'Donnell. Good evening, Lawrence.
Good evening, Rachel. As I know you know, the president's big idea in his meeting today with some of the survivors and some of the families of victims of school shootings was that teachers should have guns. We need more guns in the schools. Teachers should have them. I'm going to be joined in our first guest tonight, a teacher from Stoneman Douglas High School who was there when that shooting was going on, and a teacher from Columbine. They'll talk about their experiences with one of those assault weapons going through their schools and what they thought they might be able to do it if they had guns.
Well done, my friend. Thank you. Thanks, Lawrence.
Thanks, Rachel. Well, yesterday, when the White House press secretary was pressed by a Fox News reporter who repeatedly asked if President Trump had any ideas of his own about how to reduce gun violence and make American schools safer, the press secretary had no answer. And when the press secretary was asked yesterday if the president favors former House Speaker Newt Gingrich's idea to have 6 or 8 armed teachers in every school in America to engage in gun battles with school shooters, the press secretary said she had no idea. She said she's never discussed that with the president. Well, now we know the answer to that question.
It's called concealed carry, and it only works where you have people very adept at using firearms, of which you have many. And it would be teachers and coaches. If the coach had a firearm in his locker when he ran at this guy, that coach was very brave. Saved a lot of lives, I suspect. But if he had a firearm, he wouldn't have had a run. He would have shot, and that would have been the end of it.
That would have been the end of it. That's Donald Trump's imagining of what might have been if one of the coaches at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School had a gun last week, a handgun, when the bullets started flying. If he had a firearm, he wouldn't have to run. He would have shot, and that would have been the end of it. We don't know which coach Donald Trump was talking about because he obviously does not know the names of the 3 school personnel and the 14 students who were murdered last week. Those names were not on the short list of talking points that the president held in his hand during that meeting. The president might be talking about Aaron Feis, who was an assistant football coach. He ran toward the sound of the gunfire. His wife and daughter will bury him tomorrow.